Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, and this video will be previewing the final day of the Punchestown Festival, day 5. It's been another good day for us today. We had two nice winners. We had Reserve Tank, which drifted out to 13-2, and also as well Quai de Burlay, who we were with the overnight price of 6-1, and also as well we had three decent each ways come in. They all made the places, a lot of our horses today, so it was another good day to carry on our good festival form, where the first 2 days were very good for us. The third day, which was Thursday yesterday, wasn't too bad for us. We only had one winner in the end and a couple of places, but it was quite difficult yesterday, but it was more like it today, and hopefully we can end on a high tomorrow. And I'm going to give you selections for all 7 races tomorrow. I know there's 8 races on the card technically, but I'm not going to do one for the charity race because there's no prices up at the moment, and it's only a bit of fun, that race. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the first tip tomorrow for Punchestown, and it goes in the 2:35, the first race tomorrow on the card, with a horse called Hurricane Darwin, 9-4 best odds with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Alan Fleming and Donna Myler booked for the ride. Now this horse is coming in here fresher compared to some of its rivals tomorrow. Finished second in the trial race over the course and distance at Punchestown back in February, and he's been kept fresh for this race. He's going to be receiving £8 tomorrow as well from Josie's Orders, who actually beat him on the day. And Josie's Orders had a hard race the other day, he really did, and I just think Hurricane Darwin, he's been improving over the cross country over the last couple of years, and I think this could be his day tomorrow. And I think with the £8 and him coming in here fresher, he should be the one that should go off favourite in the end, and I think he'll go off shorter than 9-4. We then go to a very competitive handicap chase in the next race, 3:10. I thought it was quite hard to work out, but I thought Measureofmydreams could be worth an each way stab here. 9-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Gordon Elliott, who hasn't had a particularly good Punchestown Festival. He's been quite quiet this season compared to last year. Jack Kennedy booked for the ride. Now this horse actually fell last time in the Irish Grand National and was favourite the time before that when he didn't quite make the frame in the Kim at the Cheltenham Festival. He's disappointing that day when he shaped with a lot of promise. I think he's now back to a workable mark though of 136, and the last time he ran at Punchestown back in 2016 he actually won, so that's a good bit of form there. I think he could be well treated tomorrow, and it wouldn't at all surprise me if he came back to a bit of form. He didn't have too much of a hard race last time. I think Measureofmydreams has got a very good chance of making the frame tomorrow, so I thought that was a good each way stick there. We then go to the 350 for the mare's hurdle. I'm actually going to take on Benny's de Jure here because I think you can with a dirty each way bet, and that's Stormy Ireland. She's 7-1 this mare, bookmakers at the moment. Another Willie Mullins mare, Rachel Blackmore booked for the ride in the colours of Sullivan Bloodstock. Now this horse finished second in the mare's hurdle at Cheltenham last time out, and the form's already worked out quite well. You had the 4th and the 6th already come out and win, so that's a good level of form there. Benny's de Jure probably would have won on the day if Ruby hadn't fallen on her at the last, but I just think tomorrow there's a lot to like about the chances of Stormy Ireland running a good race. She ran a good race as well against Lorena the time before that, so she's got some good form coming in here tomorrow. I just think 7-1, that's a good each way bet, and that's going to be the selection there. We then go to the 425 with another Willie Mullins selection here, French made, 7-2 bookmakers at the moment. Willie Mullins trained and Paul Townend has booked for the ride, who's now the #1 rider for Willie Mullins. Now this horse actually beat Gardens of Babylon last time out, who actually franked the form today by winning at the Punchestown Festival, so that's a good level of form. This filly gets the filly's allowance as well tomorrow, so she's going to be getting some weight from the other horses, and I just think at 7-2 she had an unlucky race in the Triumph. She's definitely improving. Willie Mullins has a good record in this race, and I can see this horse going very close tomorrow, and I thought 7-2 that was a fair price there. We then go to the 5 o'clock, and I'm going to be back in a horse here called Onefortheroadtom, 6-1 with bookmakers at the moment, in the colours of JP McManus, trained by Harry Fry, who already had a winner at the Punchestown Festival with, you know what I mean, Harry. Niall Madden booked for the ride. Now this horse I thought was very unlucky at Ayr, where he could have been in the frame that day when he fell, when he was going really well on the Richie McLennan. And I just think tomorrow he's still potentially well handicapped, and he's actually been dropped a couple of pounds for his run. I think he's now down to a rating of the low 120s. That's really good level of that's a really good mark for him because he's got such a good level of form. His run at Cheltenham as well worked really well back on the trials day meeting when he finished behind Kildare and the like. So Onefortheroadtom, I think going up in trip tomorrow should definitely suit him, and I think he's got a very good each way chance in the race tomorrow, and I'll be with him there. We then to go to the 5:35, which is a very difficult handicap, but I'm going to go with a horse here called Landofthehopeglory, 22-1 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Joseph O'Brien. Liam Dempsey booked for the, or Luke Dempsey booked for the ride, I should say, in the colours of JP McManus. This horse actually made a winning return last time out to Cork, going back over hurdles, was going over the chase obstacles and wasn't having too much luck. He did finish second though behind Real Steel, who boosted that level of form today, because Real Steel won at the festival today. So it's a good level of form. I think going back hurdling at a track where he's won out before, could see Landofthehopeglory in good stead. Ivanovich Gorbatov, who might have a similar profile to Landofthehopeglory, won a handicap recently, so Joseph O'Brien can do it at these horses. He could still be well treated off a mark of 137. He's quite versatile on the ground. He might want a little bit more cut in it, but I just think tomorrow, Landofthehopeglory, 22-1. He's got a very good chance of going close tomorrow, and that's going to be the tip there. Then we go with our final tip of the Punchestown Festival, and it's in the bumper race. This is a very tricky race, but I thought one on a price that could go well could be Whispering Waves, 25-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Martin Brazil, who had the bumper winner today. Liam Gilligan, but for the ride, claiming handy £7 off. This horse is an interesting runner because it's related to some decent types, and looks like it's probably been targeted for the race as well. Martin Brazil doesn't have too many runners, and they're definitely always worth paying attention to. Also, as well as the mare, and there's not many mares running in this race too, so this horse gets the mare's allowance and also as well £7 off. So that meaning she's going to be nearly receiving a stone from some of her rivals tomorrow. She's 25-1. She's a big each way player here, I think, and you could definitely back her small stakes each way with hopefully the winnings we've made from tomorrow. So that's going to be our selections for day 5 of the Punchestown Festival. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more videos here on my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, where my handle is at LuckyLoaders15 for all my links to my work. And that's all I've got to say, so please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.